thought I'd take the opportunity just to, I'm setting up for my first client of the year, my first one-to-one client of the year, and I thought I'd take you on a little tour of the room and try not to get in the way too much, right? So here we are. So there's the lovely bed waiting for my lovely client, complete with, you can see the plug down there, heated blanket. Yes, please, because it's cold out there. So that's all ready to go. We've got some lovely eye pillows waiting. And here we've got all of the beautiful bowls lined up. And these bowls I'm going to be working with on the client's back of the body and around the body when she then flips over and lies on her back. So it's really beautiful. Play the bowls and the frequency and the vibration goes right into the body and it's perfect. How do I know which bowls to pick? Well, good question. Thank you for asking. So what I'm going to do is I have had a look at her voice chart, and this is the analysis of the voice chart. So we've got all of the notes from C through B, and I can see here these gaps. This is where we need to rebalance. And those are the notes of the bowls that I'm going to be using for the client today. I've also got some information from them around what concerns emotionally and physically they have today. I've also got some medication that they're on that doesn't kind of agree with them. And interestingly, their medication is in the frequency of their kind of highest resonant note, which is this big green spike F sharp. And so I'm going to be using C sharp to bring that back down and rebalance it. So hopefully the client will see some improvement there. This client, this is their second time here. The first time they had a bespoke sound bath, and it really helped them kind of just shed some emotional baggage. And also from a physical perspective, it really helped them with their hip pain, which I focus quite a lot on. So we're going to be doing that for them. I'm also going to be using this beautiful gong here. Get your hands right now, which is an aura cleansing gong. So I'm going to pick that up and just be gonging that around the body. And then you might have noticed the lighting here and over here. It's the same colour. So I always make sure that the colour of the lighting reflects the notes of the client, that the client really needs to kind of rebalance up. So we've got an orangey red, and that's because the client really needs that C rooting and D sacral bringing back up. So as you can see, actually, although the weather has been horrific, actually is a really beautiful view out there today, which I always go on about, but actually it's ironic because the client's not going to sit it because she's going to have her eyes closed probably. But when you first come in and you sit down, we're going to have a little chat here by the great article about sound healer. We're going to sit down and we're going to go through her notes and where we need to rebalance. And I'm going to talk her through everything that I'm going to be working with her on. So you get a full kind of experience before you then have your treatment. Other things to note in the treatment room, I'm going to be finishing off, instead of a rain stick or the ocean drum today, for one-to-one work, I really love to use these chimes. It's made out of little nutshells, but it gives a really beautiful kind of watery effect, but also it's that bit of percussion at the end that then kind of brings us to. Also be using one of the Koshi chimes over here. I think today we're probably going to go with fire just to kind of heat us back up, and then earth, which is standard. I've also been cleansing the room with my Palo Alto spray from Isle of Wight Reiki. And I've also been cleansing my bowls with this, which has been really lovely because it cleanses them spiritually. A bit woo-woo for me, but it does. But it also is, the smell is so beautiful, and it means that I don't have to faff about burning Palo Alto sticks, which I have got, by the way, they're over there. But yeah, I can just spray this in here. And then in terms of smells in the room today, I've got the atomizer going, and I've got Uplift from Blue Label Boutique, which is absolutely gorgeous. highly recommend. I've got about 4 of her scents over here. Where's she there? So yeah, so I think I'm all kind of prepped and ready to go. I've got all the notes, got the water, the sun is shining through on the bowls, which is always really beautiful. If you would like to inquire about some one-to-one work, not quite sure what's right for you, private sound bath, bespoke, do yourself sound bath, or a 60-minute consultation, or a longer, more involved 90-minute consultation. If you're not sure, you can book a 15-minute consultation with me, and that's for free, no obligation, and we'll just chat through your needs and requirements. But if you'd like to come to a public event, I've got them all lined up, ready to go on the website. So the next one, we roll again, 16th of Jan at the beautiful Chapel Studio in Knighton. That's an evening sound bath, 7:45, 16th of Jan. And then we kick off my Ventnor Garden unfurling series, a series of 4. That's one a month. That starts on 1st of Feb, which I'm really excited about. And I've also got some offerings going on in Gurnard in February. And I also start my Key Arts Theatre Gong and Sound Baths up in February again as well. So all the details, tickets, etc. on the website. I really hope to see some of you this year. I hope to welcome you back. If you're new and you want to find out more, head to my website or drop me an email. Or you can find me on socials at Echo Sound Therapy. And I would love to hear from you. So I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you've joined me, thank you so much. If you're watching me later, thank you so much. And have an amazing day. Take care. Bye. Well, howdy. It's 2026 and here we are. Hope you're all doing great. I'm just reading some really lovely articles about the great sound healer on the Isle of Wight.